The Encanto movie tells us the tale of an extraordinary family, the Madrigals, who live hidden in the mountains of Colombia, in a magical house. It is a vibrant town, a wondrous, charming place called Encanto. The magic of the Encanto has blessed every child in the family with a unique gift, from super strength to the power to heal every child except one, Mirabel. But when she discovers that the magic surrounding the Encanto is in danger, Mirabel decides that she, the only ordinary Madrigal, might just be her exceptional family's last hope. A young Alma Madrigal is forced to flee from her home during an armed conflict near her village. During her flight, her husband Pedro is killed, but Alma is able to save the lives of her triplet infant children, Julieta, Pepa, and Bruno. Once she is cornered by her pursuers, Alma's candle takes on magical qualities, blasts away their pursuers, and creates a house with a mind of its own. The house, known as the Casita, becomes their home, and a magical hidden town bordered by tall surrounding mountains rises around them. 50 years later, the magic candle continues to burn, and the town thrives under its protection. For some reason, the candle grants superhuman powers to each Madrigal child. The Madrigal children use their abilities to serve the people of the town. However, precognitive Bruno fled the town 10 years prior after making a mysterious prediction. As a result, none of the Madrigal family discuss Bruno or his predictions. Mirabel is the youngest daughter of Julieta. Unlike everyone else in her family, Mirabel has no superhuman powers, which result in everyone treating her a little differently. One day, the entire Madrigal family poses for a picture, but neglects Mirabel in the process. Shortly afterward, Mirabel notices that the casita is cracking, and the candle's flame is beginning to flicker. She attempts to warn the rest of her family, however, when she tries to show them, the casita appears undamaged. Mirabel privately vows to protect the miracle's magic. The next day, Mirabel talks to her older sister, Luisa, who is gifted with super strength. Luisa suggests that their Uncle Bruno's room may hold some answers to what is going on with the casita. Mirabel goes to Bruno's room in a forbidden tower in the casita. She discovers a cave and recovers broken pieces of broken glass, which form an image of herself being the cause of the failing magic plaguing the casita and her family. Mirabel narrowly escapes the cave. Upon her return, Mirabel learns that Luisa's strength is beginning to weaken. Later that day, Mirabel's oldest sister, Isabella, is to have an engagement party with Madrigal's neighbor, Mariano Guzman. Mirabel tells her father, Agustin, about what she found and where she found it. Agustin swears her to secrecy, but their conversation is overheard by Mirabel's cousin Dolores, who has super hearing. Dolores accidentally blurts out that Mirabel discovered one of Bruno's visions at dinner. The casita begins to crack again, causing everyone's superpowers to go haywire. As a result, the entire night is ruined, including the planned proposal by Mariano. Everyone flees in panic. Mirabel follows a group of rats, and she finds a secret tunnel behind a portrait in the casita. Behind the portrait, she encounters her Uncle Bruno, who has been living within the walls of Casita for years. Bruno tells his niece that his vision of Mirabel could have put her at odds with her family and the townspeople. Bruno broke the vision and went into hiding to protect Mirabel. Bruno chose to live within the walls to remain close to his family. Mirabel convinces her uncle to conjure another vision. This vision shows Casita's destruction and an image of Mirabel embracing a young woman that they each identify as Isabella. Mirabel goes and apologizes to Isabella for interrupting her engagement party. The apology spurns Isabella to confess that she does not want to marry Mariano, and that she feels burdened by her image of perfection. Mirabel helps her sister become her true, imperfect self. The transformation strengthens the candle and heals the cracks in the casita. However, Alma observes the two of them and sees Isabella growing whatever she wants. Alma accuses Mirabel of causing the entire family's misfortunes for not having a superpowered gift. Mirabel blames her grandmother for the intense pressure that she constantly places on her family. The two women's argument begins to cause a crack that destroys the casita. Mirabel attempts to save the magic candle before its flame extinguishes, but she fails, and the candle dies in her hand. The Madrigal family all lose their powers as a result of the flame going out on the candle. The Madrigals and the townspeople begin to assess the damage, and Mirabel leaves the town because of her guilt. Days pass and the Madrigal family search for Mirabel. Alma finds her granddaughter at the river where Alma's husband Pedro died. Alma explains to Mirabel that her determination to strengthen the magic caused Alma to ignore the emotional toll that it was placed on her family. Alma finally takes responsibility for her part in the destruction of the casita. Mirabel finally begins to understand her grandmother, and confesses that Alma is the person that brought the family together. Bruno suddenly appears and confronts his mother, but Alma is unexpectedly incredibly happy to see him. The trio reunites with the rest of their family, and the townsfolk help them to rebuild the casita. When the new house is finished, the Madrigals give Mirabel a gleaming doorknob with her initials on it. When she places it in the front door, the magic suddenly returns and restores the casita. The Madrigal's powers are also restored. The film ends with the family posing for another family portrait, this time with Mirabel and Bruno. And this point, the movie comes to an end. Thanks for watching.